Hi, everybody. Welcome to episode 35 of
Maughter podcast.
Welcome. We hope you enjoy today's episode. I can't do that. It's so weird. We hope you guys had a great weekend and week. Welcome to our Friday episode. Cue eye roll. We had one comment. I think it was just Ian's comment last week, right?
It's always just Ian's
I know.
comment.
Shout out to Ian. Because we kind of forgot.
Secret sound was wrong. You were wrong.
Yeah, your secret sound, you were... Get your girlfriend to guess again, because she seems to get our kind of sound vibes.
It's a woman thing.
It's a woman thing. Your comment was something... What did you say?
A book or something? Book?
No. His comment on the case last week.
Oh, that he thinks it's Travis.
Yeah.
It's Travis. Yeah.
As well?
Well, he thought... Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought it was interesting.
Look, we're interesting. Give 5.
Woo.
We cool. Oh, I forgot to say I'm Claudia, mother. This is Paul's daughter. Sorry, guys.
I think they know.
I forgot to tell you guys in case you guys didn't know who these weird randos are. Don't eyeball roll me.
I think they know.
Well, you don't know someone new's listening. We're cool like that, you know? Do you think people will hear us and like, what a bunch of losers? Just like,
probably. I would.
Would you really? If you were listening to our podcast?
I don't know.
Like, if you listened to our podcast, would you be like...
I can't say anything because it's us.
That's true,
I think I'm cool, so...
You think you're cool? We are cool. You don't have to think we are.
See, that I would be like, ugh.
Okay, so you're not cool. You're just a loser kid. Just kidding. Anyways, so anything interesting happened this week?
No.
No life?
Literally nothing.
I went back to school shopping with the kids. And remember how we talked about last episode that they say that they're like, oh, $900 is like the norm for kids? Okay. So with Maria's school supplies, I want to say it wasn't 900.
It was 850.
I did take the kids just back to school clothes shopping because I did the kids' supplies already. They're already done. Alejandro, we have orientation, so I still have to see what he does because he's, of course, younger. Like, what, glue sticks? I don't know. So he's not going to cost much, but I went back to school shopping for clothes, not even shoes. So my dad's using the same backpack, the same lunch kit, which is kind of upset because Alejandro got a new backpack, but he's never been to school, right?
Yeah.
So I give the kids the rules the first 2 years, like the first one, and if they use another one, they can get another one next year if this one's all beat up, kind of thing. Yeah. If not, they use the same one.
Try using the same backpack from grade 7 to 12.
That's what you did?
Pretty much.
So what is your deal?
I know, and I used that backpack.
Do you still use it, though? You still have it?
Yeah.
It has a little Tupperware thingy on it.
Yeah, I use it all the time.
That's a Roots one. Your purple Roots one.
Purple
we got that from Costco, didn't we?
I don't remember.
Because they had the Costco.
I was like 12.
That's true. So yeah, Alejandro... So this is not even including Alejandro's $20 Spider-Man backpack, $16 lunch kit, and a $8 water bottle. All Spider-Man, okay? All because it's licensed, okay? So Maria got 3 or 4 jeans, 4 t-shirts, and 1 sweater.
And a dress.
And a dress. Sorry, the jeans are one of the overalls as the jeans. Alejandro got 4 t-shirts, 3 or 4 t-shirts on sale. Oh, and my dad got 2 pajamas, but that wasn't back to school. Guess what my total was? Just that. And I'm going to Walmart.
What?
$200.
What?
$200. And that's not including Alejandro's 3 other shirts I bought him, and 4 pairs of pants. So that's 10, 5, 10, 15, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, $300 plus 320, 45. $245 right now on just back to school clothes for 2 kids. Not including shoes, because that's going to be at least $30 each for indoor shoes.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna say I want to say, yeah. Not $900. But I was estimating like 100, 200. No. I'm already almost at 400, is it?
Yeah.
So it's $200 each, I guess. Not including supplies.
Yeah,
Kids.
but that's for 2 kids. She's saying 900 each kid.
Yeah, no, that'd be crazy.
Yeah.
So I kind of feel it. I kind of feel like, OMG, it's a lot. Oh, sorry.
No, I need that pillow.
Oh, sorry. Here you go. Yeah. And I feel like I'm not even done yet. Like, I feel Maria still has these hair trimmed, so that's going to cost money. That's all back to school stuff, I feel.
Yeah.
Just groceries. I haven't even famished the thought of that, and they go back in 2 weeks. Jackets I'm okay with because they just usually wear sweaters until it gets cold, and they both have like fall jackets. And then comes winter, and then what? Another freaking $80 on like top and bottom for pants. Like,
yeah, I was
pants?
looking at Riley's clothes, and I'm like, she has no 3T winter clothes.
Yeah.
At all. I just got her a sweater. And it's not winter, it's fall. Sweater.
And usually, I think I have some ski pants and jackets for her.
I have ski pants and jackets.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you gotta buy winter boots.
Yeah. Because she grew 2 sizes in 1 year.
Holy crap.
She went from a 6 to an 8.
Holy.
She had little tiny feet, though.
Yeah, she has tiny feet. She got tiny, cute feet. Yeah, that was my adventure this week. I feel like everyone's doing it now because, well, we only got 2 weeks before 2 weeks before the kids go back to school.
I mean, some kids are already back to school.
Yeah, is that like in the States or here in Canada?
No, here.
Really?
Like I was showing you, my friend's kids are back to school.
How?
I don't know. And it's a regular Catholic elementary school.
Wow, all the people I know go back either before the long weekend or after the long weekend.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Anyway.
Okay, anyways, that was my week. Exciting, I know. I'm picking out some chips and Polly's going to look at me and glare at me because she's like, you can't eat chips. But I got...
It's going to crunch so loud.
I'm not going to eat them on when we're doing this, but I'm just like, I got the Cineplex big screen jalapeno cheese sauce from Giant Tiger today. And Polly's like, those are jalapeno. I'm like, I know. I like them. They're spicy. But now I had like one chip and dipped it. I was like,
she had one bite of a not spicy buffalo wrap.
Oh, the buffalo wrap today. That was spicy. The girl's like, it's not very spicy. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna give it a shot. I had a bite and I was like, oh my gosh.
It was the whole thing, no water.
It was spicy. But I'm a bit of a wimpy. So, anyways, what's today's podcast topic, Polly? Indulge us.
2 murders.
Oh yeah, so we were gonna do I said to Polly, I'm like, what do you want to talk about today? She's like, let's do conspiracy theory. I said, okay, cool. Then I'm like, no, I want something with Dad. Let's do some murders or something. Polly's like, okay.
Yeah, because I was looking at conspiracy theories and they're all stupid. Like, like King Charles is a vampire. Like, I don't care if he is or isn't. You know? It's not gonna suck my blood. I could just kick him and he'd die. I mean, hail the king or whatever.
Hail the king
or
whatever.
In Canada.
So we decided not to do conspiracy theory today.
Yeah.
So we're gonna do murders.
Conspiracies, I guess.
Conspiracies.
And I told her if we do conspiracies, we have to only limit ourselves to one.
Yeah, because
so we don't have a 2-hour podcast.
I can't imagine Polly doing a podcast, conspiracy theory on Princess Diana or Kurt Cobain. We'd be here all day.
We did Princess Diana.
No, we did a briefing. We had to stop because we were going like 3 hours into our podcast.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Do you want me to replay it? It's under the conspiracy theories. Oh yeah, we did do that. That was like the alien ones, wasn't it?
She's not an alien.
Not her, duh.
But yeah, we used that thumbnail.
Yeah, that's one. Right. Okay.
Yes, it was 2 hours and 50 minutes long.
Yeah, see, 3 hours.
But we talked about a bunch.
Uh-huh. Obviously too much of a bunch.
I know. That's why I said one.
One.
But
okay.
yeah, all of them are stupid. Like 5G is causing cancer and stuff. And
I look at my 5G phone.
Yeah. She's like, wait a minute. Cancer and COVID, it said.
And COVID?
Yeah.
Oh, just randomly now just throwing COVID.
Yeah. Everything's COVID.
Right? What? Just kidding. Sorry,
I mean bovid, because I don't think you can say that on YouTube or else.
Really?
Yeah, well, all the commentary YouTubers that I watch don't say it or bleep it out.
So should we edit that out?
We'll just go with it and see.
We'll just go... That's our Vovid.
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 Okay.
Back to topic.
First one. Okay, so we're doing 2 murders. They're both solved. Next week we're going to do 2 that are unsolved.
Yeah.
So these ones... She's never heard of Lizzie Borden.
Like, I probably have, but I don't know.
There's, like, movies made about her.
Really?
Yeah, this happened in 1860.
How would I know from 1860? I wasn't even born then.
Sorry, like 1890 or...
Okay, again, I wasn't born in 1800s.
Okay, but it's a huge case.
Well, it's not that huge if I don't know about it.
You just don't pay attention.
I'm sorry, what, you talking to me? Just kidding.
Okay.
Woo!
You listening?
No, because I didn't listen the first time. Okay, I'm listening.
Lizzie Borden, Born July 19th, 1860, was tried in court for the murder of her stepmother, Abby Borden, and father, Andrew Borden.
Okay.
Although she was acquitted, no other person was accused of... No other person was accused, and she remains infamous for their murders. She was not found guilty. Okay?
Wait.
She didn't.
But
she got away with it.
Tell me how. I'm just kidding.
The murders occurred on August 4th, 1892, in Fall River, Massachusetts. Her father's body was discovered in the living room, on the couch in the living room, and her stepmother's body was found in the upstairs bedroom. Lizzie claimed to have discovered the body of her father about 30 minutes after he came home from his morning errands. Shortly after, the maid, Bridget Sullivan, found the body of Lizzie's stepmother. Both victims were killed by crushing blows to the head by a hatchet. I have heard some rumors that...
Sorry, how old is she?
She was born 1860. This was 1892, so she was 32.
Oh, wow. Okay, I thought you meant like a kid. That killed people. Okay, it was like an adult.
I have heard some theories that Bridget, the maid, did it, but I don't know. It was said that Lizzie did not get along well with her stepmother and that they had a falling out years before the murder occurred. Lizzie and her sister, Emma, were also known to have conflicts with their father. They disagreed with his decisions regarding the division of their family's property. Her father was also responsible for killing her pigeons that were housed in the family's barn. Just before the murders occurred, the entire family fell ill. Since Mr. Borden was not a well-liked man in town, Mrs. Borden believed foul play was involved. Although Mrs. Borden believed they had been poisoned, it was discovered that they had ingested contaminated meat and contracted food poisoning.
Oh, okay.
The contents of their stomachs were investigated for toxins following the death. However, no conclusions were achieved.
So they thought they fell ill and they died because of food poisoning?
No, they all got sick. And then when they died, they thought it had to be food poisoning because of them getting sick before that. Okay. So they thought someone was out to get them.
Ah, gotcha. Okay.
Lizzie was then arrested on August 11th, 1892. She was indicted by a grand jury. However, the trial didn't begin until June 1893. The hatchet was discovered by the Fall River police. However, it appeared to have been cleaned of any evidence. A downfall for the prosecution occurred when the Fall River police didn't properly execute collection of the newly discovered forensic fingerprint evidence. Therefore, no potential prints were lifted from the murder weapon. Although no bloodstained clothing was found as evidence, it was reported that Lizzie tore apart and burned a blue dress in the kitchen stove a few days following the murder because it was covered in baseboard paint. Based on the lack of evidence and a few excluded testimonies, Lizzie Borden was acquitted for the murder of her father and stepmother.
So basically they didn't have any sufficient evidence.
No. They had nothing. And in times like that, especially on like farmland and stuff like that, all the neighbors will come over before the police even get there and like walk through it. Like the crime scene and contaminate it.
Why?
Because...
just like a nature to help kind of thing and move stuff out of the way.
Yeah, I think they just like want to see what's going on. Like they're snoops too, right?
Well, I'd be perfect for
like if you know this family for 30 years.
Yeah.
It's like... oh my god, what happened? And you walk through and you lean on a piano or something, you know?
Yeah.
Following the trial, Lizzie and her sister Emma resided together in a home for the next few years. However, Lizzie and her sister slowly grew apart and eventually went their separate ways. Once she and her sister separated, she was no longer referred to as Lizzie Borden, but Lisbeth A. Borden. The last year of Lizzie's life was spent ill. When she finally passed, the announcement was not made public, and only a few attended her burial. There were many different suggested theories to determine if Lizzie committed the murders or not. Stories range from the maid committing the murders to Lizzie suffering a fugue state seizure.
I thought you said that it was a case that's solved.
Well, she did it. It's kind of obvious. To me.
It could have been the maid.
No, I don't think it was the maid.
Okay, so when did she commit these murders? When she was 30?
32. Because she was born 1860.
But you said at the end her sister and her just parted ways.
Yeah. They lived together for a few years.
After their but they didn't even have a strong relationship. Did they bond after their parents died?
It never said that they didn't have a falling. No, because Lizzie and her sister Emma were also known to have conflicts with their father.
Oh,
Not
right.
together.
Okay, gotcha. So, you don't think she confided in her sister that she killed her mom and dad?
No, I don't think so. I think she just...
Held it in the whole time? Could you do that?
Me?
Yeah.
No.
Maybe I have to tell somebody.
I'd have panic attacks. I kill someone in a dream and I'm like panicking for days. Like in my dream, I'm like, how do I cover this up?
why are all my skills not working right now?
Yeah. And then I like can't run and stuff. It's bad. It's
oh
bad.
my goodness. So
like that one time in my dream, I think I told you about it. I had a dream. Me and Reese found a dead body. And I was like, oh my God, I'm going to go get help. Because it was in my high school.
Oh,
in the bathroom.
I remember you telling me this.
And I was like, okay, stay here. I'm going to go get help. And I was like, don't touch anything. And I left. And I came back. And he's moving the body. And I'm like, what are you doing? And I'm like, oh my God, we have to hide it. They're going to think you did it. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, it was bad.
Why was he moving the body?
I don't know. I can't remember what he said. But I was like, you're stupid. Like, why'd you touch it?
If that happened and it was in your dream, can you imagine what I'd be like? No, don't leave me. I'll go with you.
Yeah, leave you with a dead body.
I was like, no, I'm sorry. So she killed these people. What were you saying about this thingy about them?
What thingy about
the jump rope thingy, the song?
Oh yeah.
So Polly would mention that they had like, you know how they have those little catchy phrases when kids go oh my goodness, jump roping. What do you call that? Jump rope?
Yeah.
Jumping rope. Like they have that song. And Polly's like, do you remember hearing the song? And I'm like, no. And she's like, oh, it's this. And she's like, told me. I was like, oh, that's kind of creepy. Because there's no, excuse me, it didn't say how the mom and dad died. Besides a hatchet.
Yeah, but they were, like, massacred.
But it doesn't say anything about it. It doesn't tell you
how
much.
Yeah, that's just a rundown.
Oh.
I didn't get into details.
Did you see the crime scene pictures?
I don't know if there's any pictures of the actual crime scene, but there is pictures of the house. Because you can still walk through it, and there is, like, bloodstains still. Like, they have the original furniture.
They didn't take it down?
No.
No one's about to... What is it, a historical figure?
Yeah, it's the Lizzie Borden house.
It's a historical figure? Like, it's a historical piece that...
Landmark, kind of thing.
Are you kidding?
Yeah, I'll show you
It's pictures. A murder house.
Yeah.
How is that historical?
Well, see, things like that I would keep up.
Like, what would make it historical in that sense? Like... Sorry, I'm just grabbing a stool because my legs are hurting. I'm too old for this gig. What would make it historical, though? Like, just because she's a psychopath?
Yeah.
Wouldn't you want to buy that property, knock down. I can't talk today. You could have told me there was a body there.
I don't know if it's real or not.
What do you mean?
I don't know if it's the actual... But, like, the mom, she was, like, found on the bed.
There's a
but, like,
this
is the... Yeah, there is. I'm just not showing you.
Okay, good.
See, like, this is how it's set up. And there's... I think she was found either on the bed or beside it on the ground.
Yeah.
But, like, I know the couch still has, like, bloodstains
Wouldn't
on
that
it.
smell?
Well, I'm sure there's stuff you can spray on it to make it not smell.
Ew. And they show this house like a tour house?
Yeah. Here's a good picture of it. And they put a hatchet right in the middle.
We're gonna show these pictures on the thingy, right, Polly?
Yeah, I'll show them.
Okay.
Yeah, I would totally walk through it. Look at this. This is so funny. Look at these people pretending to kill their family members.
Oh my god! They're like have pictures of people pretending, like sitting on a couch and they were just getting killed.
And they have a hatchet, yeah.
That's horrible.
Maybe they replaced the couch and just put a replica, because I don't think they would just let people sit on the
bed. That would be even more gross.
Yeah. I would totally go there. There's so many places like that I'd love to go.
Oh, and you don't think those places are haunted?
Like the Conjuring house and stuff. Huh?
You don't think those places are haunted?
Yeah, that's why I want to go. Duh.
You're gonna bring the spirits with you.
No. You cleanse yourself before and after. You don't...
Like, legit, you cleanse yourself?
Yes, you cleanse yourself with something, with sage or something. and you say a prayer.
You got that dart thingy from your dad's house. Are you gonna cleanse yourself after?
No.
Why did you?
Because that already followed me. It's attached to me, not the dartboard.
Oh my god! Great, now you're by my house. I'm having a little bit of panic anxiety right now, guys. As my Google just went on.
Right. Riley saw Grandma again today.
Oh yeah, you were saying that.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, my Google just went. What?
Don't stop saying it.
It won't. It's something like, I don't know why it went on.
Yeah, Riley got up after I put her to bed, so I went back and I put her back down, and she was like, I want Grandma. I want Grandma. And she never, ever brings it up at home. Ever.
Where did she see? She wasn't even in the living room today, so she couldn't have seen the picture of your grandma.
No, she wouldn't have noticed it.
Because she was playing all day with the kids.
Outside and in the room.
And the kids have not mentioned my mom. Well, they mention Lila. They don't say grandma. They call her Lila.
She says Grandma.
That's so weird.
Right? Anyway. Next one. Anyway. The next
I was going to say something
case.
about this case.
Which case?
The one we just talked about.
Lizzie Borden?
Yeah. I can't remember what I was going to say, though. The jump rope thing.
Oh, yeah.
The lyric. That's what I was waiting for.
Sorry, I forgot about it. Okay.
Okay.
So the little poem thing.
The little poem? Okay.
I could totally see, 1900s kids running around and saying this.
Sorry. I'm thinking
They're
of
playing
Michael
with,
Myers.
their hoop and stick. And
I'm thinking of Michael Myers' theme where they're playing outside and everything.
Yeah.
And okay, I'm creeped out already. Okay, go.
Lizzie Borden took an axe and gave her mother 40 whacks. When she saw what she had done, she gave her father 41. But it says
That's
here...
horrible.
It says here that only 19 blows were inflicted. Not 40.
Well, you gotta do 40 for the rhyme, man.
Yeah.
Manos. That's gross.
Yeah.
We might teach our kids that now. Just kidding. Only jump rope.
And then they have to count to 41.
Right? We should do jump rope with the kids, actually, for winter comes.
Yeah.
We need a big jump rope.
Okay, anyway.
Sorry.
Next one.
I'm tired. She won't let me think.
The next one is the Hello Kitty murder.
Eh?
The Hello Kitty murder.
So when I think of that, I think they killed Hello Kitty.
It's much worse.
Mm.
The Hello Kitty murder case took place in Hong Kong in the spring of 1999.
That's recent.
Yeah.
Well, not recent, but recent.
Yeah, 25 years.
Ew.
And when a nightclub hostess was abducted, where the victim was tortured and raped in an apartment in Sim Sha Su after stealing a wallet owned by one of the frequent customers. Fan Man Yi was held captive by 3 men and 1 girl before dying on April 14th to April 15th, 1999. Her body was decapitated and her skull placed inside a Hello Kitty mermaid plush, which gave the name for the murder case. Now, I want to go into... That's just a brief overview, obviously, right? I want to go into some of the...
I'm kind of watching you engrossed in utter shock.
The ordeal, it's called. The ordeal. Like when she was kidnapped. During her imprisonment, she was tortured and raped. According to one source, she was beaten with metal bars, sometimes while being strung up and used as a punching bag.
Oh my gosh.
On one occasion, Fan was kicked in the head around 50 times.
Oh, what?
Spices were rubbed into her wounds. Her legs and feet were burned with candle wax and hot plastic so that she was unable to walk. She was forced to smile and said she enjoyed the beatings. If she refused, she was subjected to even harsher torture. The treatment eventually led to a traumatic shock and ultimately death. Fan succumbed to her wounds between April 14th and 15th of 1999. Some sources claim she died while her captors were out, and others say she died overnight. Upon discovery of Fan's bodies, the captors dismembered and boiled her remains. Her skull was sewn inside of a Hello Kitty doll filled with dead insects, while the rest of the body was discarded. Only her skull, 1 tooth, and some internal organs were recovered in a plastic bag. After one of the people, led police to the scene on May 24th. 3 police officers, all from this police division, who were first on the scene. Other parts were recovered from trash dumps. in different areas around.
That was 2 months later, though.
Yeah.
Or a month later.
At the time of the arrest, one of the guys was living with his wife and his newborn baby in an apartment.
Ew.
The apartment was raided by SWAT officers in the early morning hours. He was the first suspected to be involved in the murder, but was quickly released after no evidence was found. After finding out the murder made it to the media via a local newspaper, one of the other people fled to China before getting caught by the police on February 14th, 2000. After irregularities were found in his passport. So they had to find another way to get him. Prior to the arrest, he was put on Interpol's most wanted list.
Holy.
He was sent back to Hong Kong on February 17th for trial. Her skull was identified on June 3rd after a photo overlapping method at the mortuary, and the skull was moved to Kulong Public Mortuary after the trial. They actually used the skull as an exhibit in the case, for trial.
Actual skull?
Yeah. To show how badly she was beaten. She only had one of her teeth.
Oh. So there was 3 people that did it?
4. 3 men, 1 woman.
And they got them all?
Yeah.
Wow.
3 men were convicted of manslaughter.
And the girl?
As 8 men and 1 woman jury ruled. 8 men and 1 woman. 1 woman. They couldn't... What? The 3 men were convicted of manslaughter with a vote 6-3, as the 8 men and 1 woman jury ruled the remains were not sufficient to show whether Fan was murdered or died from a drug overdose.
Does it matter that she's dead?
While the jury could not rule that the men intended to kill Fan, they did determine that she died as a result of the abuse.
What were your intentions? You tortured for how many days?
The woman testified at the trial in exchange for immunity.
Wow.
During the trial, although they did not deny dismembering the body, Chan's wife and Fan's aunt also testified. After the verdict, one of the men's sister reportedly experienced a mental breakdown, and his brother slammed and broke a court door.
So that just proves how crazy and angry he can be.
That was his brother and sister, not even him.
Wow.
She had a mental breakdown and he broke a door. Probably runs in the family.
Yeah.
Chan also appealed, but didn't get it.
Obviously. I would hope not anyways.
Yeah. Fan's skull was the only exhibit in the case. After the trial, it was kept by a forensic pathologist until the appeal process of the prisoners was complete, and her birth family was notified March 2004 that the skull would be returned and cremated on March 26th. So they had to keep it until their appeal time ran up, and that because if they needed it for evidence,
they couldn't even bury their daughter at home.
They probably had to wait. I would have waited.
Yeah, I would have waited, but still.
The apartment in which the crime took place was demolished in September 2012 and was rebuilt as a hotel in 2016. 3 Buddha portraits were placed in the hotel as a memorial. It's crazy. I'd like to take 1 week to talk about all the crazy stuff, like how spiritual and scary Asian countries are.
Spiritual and crazy?
Because they have so many, scary creatures and ghosts and spirits.
Oh, like the elevator one?
Grudge.
Or the elevator thing that you did?
Yeah, the elevator that I was talking about. That and, yeah. They have so many, and I think it'd be so scary to go there. Like Japan and... Anyway. A necklace that belonged to Fan was handed over to Fan's son after it was discovered in the refrigerator during the investigation.
Why was it in the refrigerator?
Probably because they were putting all her body parts in there. I don't know.
Gross. So why do they call it the Hello Kitty murder?
Because her skull was placed in the
Just because of that?
Yeah.
That's weird.
Yeah.
Wait, is it a girl's picture gonna show me?
No, it's not gross.
I'm never gonna get Marina Hello Kitty stuff now. Ew, like an actual body stuffy.
Yeah.
That is a huge body stuffy for a Hello Kitty doll. I thought you meant like a Hello Kitty.
Her skull is in there. You can see it. Bulging at the top.
Oh, I do. You said you weren't going to show me body parts. Yeah, that's
I
a body
didn't.
part.
It's in there. You can't see it.
I kind of know the bulge now is there. The bulge is there.
The bulge.
The bulge. That's gross. And a horrible way to die for that poor girl.
I know. Just because she stole a wallet?
How were they affiliated from the club?
I don't know. I think because it was like a high-ranking person that she stole it from, like a regular.
So it was like payback?
Might have been he paid him to kill her.
Over a freaking wallet?
Yeah, but some people are crazy like that, right? Like that guy that's going around killing kittens.
Yeah, that's gross.
There's someone in Calgary that's killed 7 kittens and left them around.
But they're just little kitties.
One was zip-tied to a fence.
That's disgusting.
I can't. Like...
What do you do when you see that? Like, for one...
I would probably throw up and cry.
Well, that's what I mean. Imagine if you're walking with your child...
Yeah.
And you see that, like, how traumatizing is that as a human? Imagine
I would just
a child.
say it's a stuffy and keep going and call the SPCA.
You gotta be seriously messed up. Sociopath.
Yeah. People like that don't have any...
Remorse.
Yeah. You have to, like, be very mentally ill. Just like every serial killer that's killed animals and as a child, as a teenager.
Yeah.
I mean, at least Jeffrey Dahmer had roadkill. Like, he was really into taxidermy, but he only used roadkill. He didn't kill any animals to get the pelt.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, it was disgusting.
Regardless.
And his dad, like, he had an outdoor shack where he did everything.
Yeah.
And his dad was like, that smells disgusting. Like, you can't keep using roadkill because it could be like 3 days old and he'd just take it. And he'd just, carve out everything inside.
What do you do with the inside?
He would just leave it there outside the shack. Just dump it.
Aren't you supposed to do something with it, like discard it?
Yeah, it's supposed to be like hazardous waste.
Doesn't that, like, attract animals?
It would attract flies.
But what about bears and stuff, no?
I don't know. I don't remember where he lived when he was a kid. Anyway, yeah, his dad would be like, you need to stop. And he's like, but it's the only thing I like to do.
You sounded just like your dad when you did that.
Okay, sorry. Riley just woke up. But she's kind of like a burger. You kind of have to flip her once in a while. Like, seriously, you gotta turn her to the other side and then she'll be good.
That's too funny. Okay, so those were our 2 cases that we were going to discuss. And then next week we're going to discuss 2 unsolved ones, right?
Yeah.
And we're not going to say the names because we might change those up as well, right?
Why?
I don't know.
I'll say him.
Okay.
Okay. Jean-Benet Ramsey
Mm-hmm.
and the Black Dahlia.
Those are the 2 we're going to discuss next week.
Yeah.
You're here next week, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Mystery sound. Last week's mystery sound was?
Claudia's iPad case closing.
A little flap. It's like a little book kind of thingy.
Yeah, but it's not a book, Ian.
No, it's the cover. It's the cover closing. That's too funny. Yeah, Ian thought it was a book. Yeah, we got you. That was really cheesy and corny.
How do you turn this thing off? I feel like I'm 80 right now.
It's a button right on top.
Oh.
Molly's like, I need your iPad. I'm like, why? And she's like, because I need to read some information off it. I'm like, looking at her like, but what am I going to do? That's my puzzles. And Polly's like, you're like a 4-year-old. That's my iPad. So that's exactly how I felt like a 4-year-old taking away my toy.
She's an old iPad kid.
I'm an old iPad kid. Do kids even use iPads anymore?
Yeah.
Or just tablets? The same thing, right?
The same thing.
Yeah. Okay, we're going to put you guys on hold for 1 second while we go ahead and get a mystery sound.
We were on hold with Spirit Halloween today, and they played Halloween music as hold music.
Oh, yeah, that was
love
the hold
that.
music. It was kind of creepy. I was just like listening, like, oh.
Okay, 1 sec.
Okay. I said okay, and Polly wasn't even recording it yet.
Okay.
Okay. we got what we're going to do for our mystery sound. Is that going to be okay or no?
Yeah.
Okay, ready? I'm going to try to do this twice, but it's going to be hard. Ready?
Okay, again.
Okay, one more time. Okay, so we hope you guys, we wish you guys good luck on guessing our mystery sound. We're running out of options here.
Getting stupid.
Yeah, we're just running out of options now, of ideas.
Oh, I have another one, but you have to save it.
We'll have to save it next
then.
week. We're gonna have to text it to me or something so I don't forget. Yeah, I think that's everything for this week. Hey, we're gonna be back next week for another episode, and
Almost at 40 episodes.
what do we do when we hit 50?
Nothing?
We were gonna ask one of my girlfriends to come on the podcast, but she's too busy. She's busy.
Yeah.
If you guys want to be a guest speaker, let us know.
Ian.
Yeah, Ian, if you want to be a guest... Ian, since you're the only listener we have, if you want to be a guest speaker, let us know.
Everyone's too busy for us.
Everyone's too cool for us.
Except Ian, you have no life. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Oh my god, you're so mean. You're hurting our one listener's feelings. And then he's never going to listen to us. And
well, like, nobody listens to us.
Do people listen to us that don't comment or don't say nothing?
Yeah, we've had more views. They probably, like, listen to us for, like, 30 seconds and then turn it off.
Those punks. You guys don't be punks, yo. Listen to us. We're cool like that. Wait,
Yeah,
I probably
yo.
shouldn't say that because that makes us not cool. Anyways, all right. Well, hope you guys have yourself a great Friday. We will hopefully you'll hear us. Oh gosh, you'll hear from us next week with another topic. If you guys have any ideas, suggestions, please feel free to let us know. We're open to anything. And if you guys want us to do a video one, we should, because that'll be fun.
No.
Don't be so boring. We should do a video one. Please.
I'll have to get, like, the right lighting and crap. So lighting in your house sucks.
My life doesn't suck. It's you suck. I said it. That's right. All right. My 4-year-old self came out there with my iPad.
Yeah.
All right, you guys. We hope you guys. We hope we hope
Like, subscribe, comment, share. Because she already said, hope you have a good night, like 40 times.
You said like twice in that sentence. That guy that follows us is gonna be like, "Why you say like so much? I can't be
Like, why do you, like, still, like, listen to us? Like,
Okay, no, don't say that. That's
that's what I
horrible.
would say.
See, I didn't say that's like horrible. I said that's horrible. I took the like out of my words. My words. I really
Okay,
invented
bye.
Oh my goodness. Okay. I hope you guys have a great day. Bye.